Hi, Sander. You just finished your speech at the Agile Serbia Conference. So, could you share with us your impressions about the event, organization, and everything else here?
So I'm really happy to be here, first of all, and I'm really happy there's lots of attention for Agile in the communities here in Serbia, because Agile deserves all the attention because it's the way the world is running these days. And it's good that there's a lot of attention for not only for Agile but also for the technology. So my second talk was about microservices, and the room was basically packed. There were so many people, I guess, enthusiastic about the topic that it's good to be able to address that too. And I hope people have picked up something useful from there. And it's great to be here. It's a very well organized conference. It's probably one of the best organized conferences I've been to so far. Even the whole program was in my room, nicely laid out by you guys. So it was really good. So I really enjoyed it.
Great. Second question. You're an independent dad, software consultant, craftsman, programmer, but you're also a great public speaker. We had opportunities to see here. So how do you combine all these things? How do you manage your life?
Yes. Well, there is one golden rule, and that is, let me tell you a slightly longer story. I had a big burnout in 2008 and 2009, and from that point on, to come out of that burnout, I needed to focus on the stuff that really, really matters. So for the last 10 years, I've been mainly focusing on the stuff that actually matters. So I try to figure it out and be really honest about it, about what I think is important. So to me, that's basically my 3 kids. One of them is here. My parents who are getting older and sick, and my girlfriend. And I like to travel a lot, and this is a good opportunity to do that. And also, I do love my work, but the other things are more important. So for me, it is always, I only focus on the stuff that really matters to me, and all of the rest, I just don't do. And that's the only way to survive if you have a life like mine.
Your speech, It's a Small World After All, addresses to some inevitable changes in software development. So why they are important, and how can they make an impact?
Well, the thing is that the world is changing so fast, technology is changing so fast, and actually the rate at which it's changing is even increasing. So that means technology changes faster tomorrow than it does today, and it changes faster the day after that. So as a result, we need to be able to keep up, because if we don't, somebody else will. So that means everybody in any company is bound to meet competitors that come from a different country, a different region, use different technology, have a lot more money than we have, or are just smaller with less bureaucracy. So that means anybody can come into any market, and as a result we need to move faster, we need to have shorter cycles, use smaller teams, put stuff into production continuously, being agile all the time, and build in smaller blocks of code. So that's the only way to survive in this field of growing competition.
Well, you're a microservices expert, and today our Agile professional were delighted because they heard your experience. So why microservices are all hype?
Yeah, well, so microservices, first of all, microservices is not the solution to everything, right? I just have to say that. So there's a lot of companies that do microservices for the wrong reasons, but there's also a lot of good reasons. Like, it gives you scalability if you need it. It allows you to break stuff into small pieces and deploy and put stuff into production very fast at a very high pace, very professionally. But you need to take into account a lot of things to go there. So you need to do automatic pipelines, independent repositories, think about API design, automated testing, how to break up your monolithic applications in small pieces. So there's lots of things you need to think about. It takes a long while before you are mature at this technology. But once you get there, it has a lot of promises. And it actually is the only architecture that allows you to be both agile and continuous. So it's basically the best architecture to do agile.
And final question, what is your message for our community, Agile Serbia community?
Oh, that's an easy one. So agile is vital to what everybody's doing, but it also means that if you want to be truly agile, you continuously have to learn, right? Learning never stops. That also means think outside of the box. Think outside of your existing frameworks while you are improving, because you also can improve on those frameworks themselves. So always think for yourself. That's the vital message.
Thank you a lot.